Hey up, how the devil are you? It's me, it's Big Juffer with another Tubers High Score Challenge. Seems to be all that I ever do at the minute, it's Tubers High Score Challenge stuff. Anyway, not going to apologise for it because it is one of my favourite competitions, and you lot can join us if you want to. It's on Facebook, search for it. We've got a Discord group. I'll put the link in the comments below. Not the comments, the description, you know what I mean. Anyway, if you want to join in, because you can play such delightful games as Gunstar Heroes, which is a game I absolutely detest. Not going to lie, I don't like it. I don't think it's entertaining. It's pretty, it's colourful, but it's typical Treasure. It's annoying boss rush, learn the boss patterns, succeed and win. But it's alright. I know people love it, so I'm not going to slag it off too much. Anyway, I'm going to start my run. Spoilers. This run takes 1 hour 18 minutes and a bit, so if you're going to watch all of it, you're more dedicated than I am, because I'm not going to talk all the way through it. I skipped the start to try and make it a bit quicker, but there's a bit in the middle of the game where basically you score more points the longer you can survive for, and you're basically just dodging bullets in an almost shoot 'em up style bit, and I think I'll spend about 20 minutes on that before I get bored and then just think, yeah, I can't be arsed with this, and move on. I was probably going to die if I left it any longer as well, if I'm honest. But anyway, cool. So this is my run. Enjoy. I'll put the chapters in the bottom to say which level I'm on. So for level 1, 2, 3, and then the boring, dodgy shoot 'em up bit. So if you don't want to watch all of it, don't blame you. Leave it on in the background. Why not? You might enjoy it. But yeah, it's one of those games, isn't it? I think it's a bit Marmite, a bit love-hatey. But if you love it, I'm not going to shout at you. If you hate it, I'm not going to love you. It's personal preference. Anyway, first boss. Not too difficult, this one, as you would expect. You can see its health at the top, counting down. I don't even bother with that caterpillar thing. And I stick with this weapon all the way through the game, because it seems to be the most powerful. It absolutely twats through the bosses, and you don't have to aim it. It just automatically comes in, so why would you pick anything else? Cool. I'll be back in a minute. Not going to talk all the way through, but I'll talk through little bits of it, so talk again in a minute. I am just going to take a minute though to say, and this is why Treasure, I think, are a bit overrated as a developer. They've thrown in boss after boss after boss in this game, but most of them are nonsense. I mean, watch how quickly this one gets destroyed, okay? So he's landed, he's walked to the far side, he's not even done an attack yet, and he's dead. What is the point of that? And, you know, what's the way of saying it? I get it, it's kind of a multi-stage thing where now it's fast moving because we're sliding down this ramp, and then in a bit there's a, like I say, a shoot 'em up bit, and you know, it's varied enough, but it's too long and it's too boring. For the too long bit, you've got 1 hour and 15 minutes left until you see the end credits, which is just too long. I mean, Compile do it with the shoot 'em ups, don't get me wrong, and I love them. This bit I just run through because there's no point. How much to get for killing a beehive? Not much, I don't think. Maybe 7,000? I don't know. So I get through that bit as quick as possible to get rid of the annoying bees. And then on to the final boss of stage 1. Which, yeah, more annoying than anything. Not as annoying though as stage 4, which I have a special place in hell reserved for. Honestly, it's, yeah. I'm going to say something positive about it in a minute. For this bit, yeah, I got hit there, so it kind of threw off my aim, and my laser's just homing in on his feet. It took ages to get the aim back, but you got loads of health. Basically, it's impossible to die on this bit, I think. Maybe not impossible, but really difficult. You have to go some to die. Looking on the wrong thing again. There we go. And then as soon as you get to 200, you know he's basically dead, so you don't have to dodge anymore. So only 68 vitality left at the end of that stage, but doesn't matter. I don't think you get any bonus points for it. So look, 168626. See what we've got on the start stage 2. So 168626. Yeah, so you don't get any bonus for your vitality, so as long as you don't die, because you only get 1 life, there's no reason really to preserve your vitality at the end of a level. Just when you know it's nearly dead, just hammer it, and that's what I do with the last boss. I could see it was nearly dead. I gave up dodging and just concentrated on trying to kill it. And this bit here, look, you stay in the middle, pointing upwards. I had to dodge a little bit just in case that thing did bomb. And I do take damage. You know, this isn't a no damage run. But I'm confident enough that even though if I take damage, I know if I've got like 20 health left, I can probably finish the level. For those guys, as long as you're over on the left hand side of the screen, they won't shoot down at you. They'll only shoot across. Got a bit of variety in the level. Instead of going left to right, we're going up and down. But it has got variety, but it's boring. Maybe that's just because of the weapon I picked, I don't know. But yeah. Like I say, if you love this game, don't come at me with, oh, you don't appreciate it. It's just, yeah, it's just not my thing. I like games you don't like, you like games I don't like. End of, innit? Because we're all different, but we all love each other. We all just get along. So how far through? About 6 minutes. Missed the health there, which is a bit silly, but I've got 136 health at the top. There we go, coming up to the end level boss. Actually, it's mid-level boss, not end-level boss. And that dude in the red keeps coming back time and time again. What we do is blow that train up. Get that health, cool. Now this boss isn't too bad, he's got many forms, but he doesn't go through all of them when you shoot him here. When he turns up, I think he always goes into this big walking robot thing, running robot thing at the start, which as long as you stay at the top, when he chucks bits at you like that, you can just do a double jump to the other side of the screen. Dodge that. He's got another attack where he kind of fires his arm at you, or his arm extends towards you. It's slightly different timing, but it's exactly the same method to dodge it. Just stay either top or bottom. Top seems to work best, so switch from top to bottom. Now this one, if you stay on the left, he'll bang about 5 or 6 times and then pick a side to bang about. So then when he's at the bottom, just moves to the top. When he's at the top, moves to the bottom. And if he sticks on your side, again, just double jump across to the other side. Now this stage is basically dead, because those fireball things, they come out at an almost 45-degree angle, and you can kind of learn where they're going to go, so you can dodge that. This one is the biggest piss take of them all. Basically, you can only hit when that crosshair stops, and if you wait at the left or right hand side of the screen and then just move to the other side of the screen, you can never hit you. That's bonkers. This bit I think does hit me, just this reflecto laser thing, but he's got 200 health left, so he's dead. Okay. And this last one, this one hits me as well a bit. But basically, if you stay, when he's at the bottom of the screen stay at the top, and as he moves up, you can see there's a gap you can fit into. I'll go in the wrong bit there, like an idiot. And then when he goes off top of the screen, just stay at the bottom, and he can't hit you because his wings go up. And then just stay at the top of the screen again, and he'll be dead before he can get to you. Okay, 200 health, so he's dead. Gosh. Nice gun, I'll fuck up a little bit, not gonna lie. What we do is wait for him to stop spinning, and then double jump to the other side of the screen. But look, I'm getting absolutely marmalised by him. And at one point he'll stop, here we go. His hand grip will fall off. Come on, there's a different place. And it just means he shoots quicker, so again I'm fucking it up. But if you do the jump right, you can do that without getting hit, no problem. Just I'm a bit of a loser, and that's it, that's that boss dead. On to the next stage. Right, sorry, delaying a bit there. This boss, absolute twat. He's probably the worst boss in the game, if I'm honest. If you keep your distance from him, just keep shooting him. And when he does his charge attack, jump over him. That blow attack, you just go underneath. This rotor attack, I do it wrong this first time, I think. Yeah, because he hits me. Basically, he'll kind of home in on your position. So if you're walking from left to right or sliding from left to right as he drops off, he won't hit you. So try and walk through him when he's flashing, and then he won't throw you. But yeah, it's down to 1,000. He's damaged me quite a lot, which is quite disappointing. Here we go, look. From the rotor, just walked to a different place. Doing rotor again. He's 200 health, so I'm not worried now. He's dead. Basically, this weapon chews through it. On to the least favourite stage of the game. This stage is awful. Right, so this first part of the stage is just pretty much the same as everything else. Lots of baddies. Some of them are harder to kill than others. Keep jumping and firing. Yeah, basically can't lose. So just focusing on that top baddie a little bit. I should have kept firing at it then, but I got picked up by the dudes and thrown, so we lost a bit of health. Still going through the level. So when you get to the end of this bit, this is when the game just turns complete bullshit. And it's coming up in a bit. There's a bit here where when you get to the top, you get another one of them walking robot things. If you stand here, it basically can't hit you. So kill all the baddies around it, so you can lock onto it. There you go, destroyed it. Right, now this is the last baddie before we go into the bullshit bit. So basically just hit him until he gives you the health back. And in we go. Right, bullshit this. Basically you get a dice. It's got numbers 1, 2 or 3 on it. You go around the board based on what number you land on, and it takes a while. We've got the item, pick up 1 to start with. Always get the hearts because I'm keeping this weapon, I'm not changing this weapon for anything. This boss is a waste of time, he basically can't hit you. So he drops those 4 things, then he hoovers them back up and then he explodes. There's a couple of levels in this I just don't like. One of them when you're trapped in a maze and the walls change depending which one you hit. Not sure if I get that one or not. And the other one's when you land on that no gun icon. This little dude, you just keep out of his way, keep hitting him. His health's rapidly going down. Look. There's one attack in a minute that you can do. This one where it splits into loads of parts. That can damage you a little bit, which is good for me. But to be honest, not losing that much health, so not really that bothered. He's dead. Back to the dice screen. It just takes so long. Drop the dice, pick up the dice, chuck the dice. And again, I get what they were trying to do, but don't work. First thing you got to destroy their happy faces, and the only difficulty is your laser locks onto the wall rather than them. You just slide under it until you can lock on properly. I think I do it here. Here we go. There's one gone. Slide under. Lock onto it again in a minute, there we go. Slide under. Lock onto the next one. I think I slide kick this one instead. Yeah. And then Bosch, he's dead. And another delay while it drops the dice, you throw the dice. It loads the screen. Look how far we've got to get around that board. Another item room, should be another heart or two. Just one. Dice. Right, this bit pisses me off no end. You've got no gun. You've got to kill this dude. There's probably a way of doing it, where you can do it with no damage. I just tried double jumping into it and slide kicking him. I don't know if that's the way you do it or not, but it kind of worked. Don't get me wrong, I lose loads of health. But again, I'm not bothered because I know I can do the last boss without getting, well, without losing too much. At this stage I just thought, shit, if I get hit, just fuck it, go at him. Down to 100 health. He's got 122. I'm down to 92, he's got 82. He's down to 42. Another 2 hits and he's dead, so I'm thinking, yeah, fuck it, he hit me again. Down to 84, one more will do it. Just really frustrating this. Look, that's 76 health. What a twat. How long we got left? 57 more minutes of this. Not this level, but this game. Right. On to the next boss. This one's easy. Stay at the right. Wait for it to jump. Wait for it to jump again. Jumps higher this time, so that's the ideal time to slide under him. But I waited, then slid under him. This time, there we go. And he'll be dead in a minute because he's down to 200. There we go. Piece of piss. Next one. And look at that, sends you all the way back to the start. I don't know if there's a way you can influence that dice to make it pick the number you want or what, but it's just not necessary, is it? If the bosses were challenging, or if, you know, there was some kind of difficulty curve to it, or I don't know, the random nature of it is just bollocks. At this stage I don't like. I've never once completed this stage. And as long as you stay out of the way of that ball that's going around the maze, then it's fine. And I dropped down there, which you can never get back up from. So try it a couple of times. Just like hitting it to try and trigger what I want, but I think in the end I just think, got it, I'm just going to sit there. And the colours of the lights in the background might mean something, I don't know. I just gave up. Right, I'm not taking any damage. All I'm going to miss out on is a few bonus points. I can make that up on the ludicrous bit. Yeah, let the timer run out. That counts as clearing it. More dice chucking. More bosses. Who's this? Oh, this one's even worse. This is so pointless. I don't even think he attacks you. Oh, yeah. Great. Thanks, treasure. Got a bit of health back anyway, which is good. Once you've cleared the square, you don't have to do it again, which is, I suppose, a good thing. There's like 14 squares I think you can land on that trigger a fight. 14 different bosses that are basically... I think one of these hits me, just because I'm not prepared for it. Might be that cannon there. Yeah, there we go. That did me a little bit of damage, but again, dodge the hole in the ground, wait for the laser to kill everything. There it goes. Are we there yet? Not sure if I get an item or if I just go straight to the boss on this. Yeah, straight to the boss. Now this boss is just... don't know. Just keep shooting him, then... and crouching in one of the corners, you can kind of dodge how he tries to hit you. So the weird thing on this bit is he rolls a dice and the dice determines how many steps he takes. So look, doing him damage. He starts with 6,000, so he's pretty decent. So he rolled a 2, so he took 2 steps. And then just crouching on that platform for this attack means he can't hit you. He's down to 2,000 already. 2,000 or 3,000? 2,000. This one does hit me, but it's like, well, okay. Do I care? Nope. I've lost my lock. There we go. Jump over this. Means you lose your lock again, but he's basically dead. Might get one more attack off. No, there he goes. Now when he's dead, instead of giving you a gem straight away, it gives you a bomb first, so you just have to watch out for that. So he's there begging. He chucks that. If you shoot him, he sees the error of his ways. After bouncing up and down for a bit. And then gives you the proper gem. That's it. That's the end of that stage. 51.5 minutes left. This level starts as every other level with just a massive amount of baddies on the screen to overrun you. As long as you stay roughly in the middle and just watch out for when they get when they do a flash and exclamation mark type attack. Like there, he was going to do it but he didn't. And I'll make sure I shoot all these boxes. The amount of health you can pick up on this level is pretty ridiculous. Just make sure you blow up everything. There we go, more energy. A few hits there, but I know there's more energy coming, so I don't really care. This bit's a bit annoying. Because it's hard to lock onto that bloke at the top and he drops bombs at you, so yeah, it can be a bit tricky, but you just have to try and time it to lock onto it when you can. Jump there. There we go. Locked onto him a couple of times. He's dead. This one, because you have to destroy those boxes to move on. Again, it's just like management of the baddies around you until you can lock onto the boxes to do them some damage. And just chip away at them until they blow up. There we go, nearly there. More energy. it's got a slight variation in it, and you go to the top just so that you can lock onto him. Again, he can't hit you. Just keep shooting him. He explodes. Get the heart. Keep going. Another one of them flying things at the top. Again, managing the baddies, managing the crates. I think you lose quite a lot of health here, but again, it doesn't matter. Two health. I think it's just a long slog from here on. Till we trigger the boss. Throwing burpee. More health, more baddies. Just keep shooting and pew pew and throwing and all the kind of stuff you've been doing already. It's the same. Bit more variety coming up. Half our throwaway, half an hour. So yeah, each time I get hit, I get another health pot. So, you know, took a lot of damage there, but again, not over worried. Because the boss at the end of this level, you can kind of predict what he's doing. There's another health pot there. Don't get thrown past it. There we go. So I lost a fair amount of health. Right, and this is one of them dudes who just chuck stuff at you. Keep hammering him, move out of the way when he jumps over you. Hit me a bit there, but yeah, you get health from him. Not asked. Right, now this is the really long bit. This is like pretty much a straight run now through to the boss. And it's just annoying. Right, now these boxes, you destroy them, they'll fall on you, so you have to try and keep out of the way, dodge the fire, shoot the blokes. Standing on that platform gives you a bit of respite. There you go, there's one of the boxes gone and more health. Shoot the bottom one, they'll all just come tumbling down. There we go. We're down to 100 health. Keep shooting stuff. Pew pew, bang bang, explode, explode, throw, throw. There we go. Right, there's a bit in a minute with an oil drum with a bloke inside it. Another one of these stupid things at the top. Down to 90 health. Not really worried yet. 85 health. Again, concentrate on this yellow dude just to get rid of him. Just watch out for them bombs coming. There you go. Dead. Get the health. It's only 15 was that. This level's far too long. Now these walker things, initially you think, oh shit, look at that. Seems one hit blows them up. So, making my way through. Those bird things are more pain than good because you lock onto them instead. Keep going. Staying in the middle as much as I can. The walker thing exploded straight away. Right, when the background changes to show kind of, I can't describe it, a big kind of building thing in the middle. Or with a gap in the middle, that's when we're near the boss. So this is the barrel that's got the bloke in, so you can't actually blow it up until he starts walking. So I Forgot about that. There goes, he's walking now, so now I can blow him up. And I think he drops health when you do, but yeah. Got over 100, so I'm not really worried still. Again, just shooting all the crap. Background's not changed yet, so I'm miles away from the boss. Another walker. Cool, right, the background's starting to change, so this is where the boss comes in. Right, there comes the boss. Final Great Soldier. If only it were the final Great Soldier. We're not even halfway through yet. 35 minutes in, there's another 43 minutes to go. Anyway, his first phase is pretty boring. It's similar really to the first time we met him on that helicopter thing. Jump over him when he's got that fire behind him. Or the blue fire, I should say. So there he goes, he's going to do it again. And now he's going to just drop bombs. So it's exactly the same as when we saw him on the helicopter. Just keep out of the way of the bombs. Keep moving. There we go. And that's the end of the first phase. The second phase is a bit more tricky. Because he does a leaping kick where he does like, gets a big foot out. Now this gun thing pisses me off. If you keep a certain distance away from him, there's one shot, this one, double shot, that will very quickly kill you if you're in the wrong place. But if you're in the right place, he can't hit you. So you've got to try and watch when his gun comes out, keep him at a certain distance. See, he's too close now, so I need to jump over him again. Nearly got me with his boot kick. We can do it again. He's still got 2,000, so he's still a danger. Right, guns out. We'll jump over. When it's the single one, you can jump over it. If you're too close to him when he gets that double shot out, you're basically dead. So, yeah, he's backing away, so I know he's going to get his gun out. And then I need to move a little bit closer to him for when he does. There we go, jump over that one. Should be about right. Yeah, miss me, see. Miss me again. Down to 200, so he's nearly dead. Jump over that one. There he goes. I never die. So I just killed you, you twat. Right, there's 40 minutes left. This game is ridiculous. We're approaching the halfway mark. So well done if you've made it all the way through to this stage. It's dedication for you. I think I tried to skip this at one point. But you have to wait for it to finish. So that's the first few levels done. On to the next bit. Right, this is the shoot 'em up bit. And this is the bit where you just get... Yeah, you'll see in a minute. So the background's quite nice. Graphics are nice. Just the shoot 'em ups go. This isn't difficult, this bit. It's a nice break from the other crap we've had to do there. So again, just stick with this weapon. Keep out of the way. Got hit once. That's not good. Right, as soon as you get to the boss, Timuron or Timeron or however you say it. Here we go, Timeron. Don't shoot. How long can you last? I think it's about 20 minutes. So, starts off basic, just firing in a rotation pattern, so you're just edging your way through it. Then he starts teleporting bullets in. And I'm not going to talk all the way through this because I'll bore myself. But basically it might be 17 minutes, 20 minutes, I can't remember exactly how many I do. But I know I make it a good few minutes without even being hit. And I think there's people on YouTube do this for about an hour. It's like, can't be arsed with that. Anyway, I shall mute my mic and I will be back in a bit. Feel free to fast forward. There we go. That was interesting, wasn't it? So 55 health left, that was kind of the limit I wanted to get to. Keep on the shooting a bit. Right, getting to the boss now properly at this stage. It's that 7-force thing again. So again, just keep out of the way of it. Keep shooting it. For some reason the lock-on's been lost there. Now, the difficult bit here is that my health hasn't regenerated yet, so I've still only got 31 health. So I'm just taking it a bit steady, just to kill these guys that come on, rather than just charging. Must admit, when I got to this boss, I kind of forgot that your health didn't recharge. So had I remembered this, I probably would have killed that timer run thing, tin run, however you call it, a bit earlier. So it's 3-stage boss, I think. You kill that thing, and you have to, because I've not killed it quick enough, I've got to now jump over it. I missed that first jump. I can make all the jumps from now on. That's the first phase done. Second phase. You can't actually hit this one until it comes out to the front. There we go. Once it does, it starts dropping these blue things on you. Keep dodging and sliding. That's that phase dead. This next phase I think is my favourite phase. Running robot job. As he backs away, he can't hit you. You just have to dodge his fire as he comes to the front. I should have jumped that one, but and then jumped into that one. Right, I'm back. I had a little bit of a rest because my voice was there. There's only 8 minutes left. This boss, again, if you stay on the left or right hand side and keep shooting him like this, this is his main attack that you can just stay out of the way of. So he's done it twice, which is quite lucky. There is an attack that comes in a circular motion, like a clock hand, which is more difficult to avoid, but I didn't pull it out of the bag, so I've got quite lucky there. So nearly there. So this dude's the dude who had the big robot and everything before. Basically, don't be on the same level as him when he attacks you. I think that's the main thing to do on this. I'm not actually hitting him there, but that's alright. Just as long as you take your time. There you go. Hit him when you can. He'll go invincible. And you'll lock onto his bullets rather than them. But you can do about 200 points of damage each time you lock onto him. Well, he's under 3,000 now. Keep going. Nearly done. This one just takes ages. And he's dead. 5 minutes left. So this is the last boss, and I didn't really have any strategy on this. I just thought hit him, jump a lot. So I don't know if you're supposed to just hit them jewels. I think you are. It starts with 10,000 health, which is a pretty large amount. That blue attack's the worst one he's got, I think. That's the hardest one to dodge. Dodge the first one, but not the second one. Still hitting the jewels at the top. Done him 2,500 damage. He's done me a fair amount. Again, not really dodging that blue attack. Under 6,000, so I've done 3,000 damage. We really keep away from him as much as possible here. Or slide through that attack. And then when he gets under a certain point, he just stays at the top. And you can just jump over this attack. So from this point in, I think it's fairly simple. Right, he's under 1,000. I'm not really caring about what that attack's doing. I am locked onto that attack, but it did kill him, so... There you go, final stage clear. 5,532,207. I think that's the final score. I don't think it gives you any more points after that. Cool. Well, that's it. Watch the end scene. I'll be back. Kaboom. And that's it. Now I get the end credits. So, what was that? An hour and 20 minutes. We're now basically an hour and 16 minutes of jumping around, blowing stuff up. And end score was 5,532,207. So 5,532,207. Awesome, I'll let this play out. So there you go, that's Gunstar Heroes. If you made it all the way through and watched the full 1 hour 20-ish minutes of this video, well done you. I certainly went off and did something else, especially for that 20 minutes where it's just dodging things around and around and around. But yeah, that's been my go on Gunstar Heroes as part of the Tubers High Score Challenge. If you liked it and you're not subscribed already, drop me a little subscribe, boost my ego a bit. Leave a little like and join in the competition because it's really good and we're a good bunch of people. Anyway, cool. Like I say, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.